Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal Peace Love Music with another Stacks morning update. It is Wednesday. Happy hump day. Whoop, whoop. Get over that hump. It's a busy week in the space. We got a lot going on. Say good morning back in the comments if you like the show. I love hearing from my fans and my family in the space. It's a great day today. Bitcoin's holding steady. Again, not financial advice. Always do your own research. We are not financial advisors, but Bitcoin's holding a little bit steady, still holding on to that $62,000 range, a little lower than yesterday, coming in at 62,165 just before broadcasts. Stacks is down a little bit to $1.70, and it's dropped one place to the number 36 market cap place on, or the 36th place on Coin Market Cap. Fear and Greed Index is at 42. That's up a little bit from yesterday. And the top three gainers on CoinMarketCap for this morning over the last 24 hours are Eigenlayer, Chiliz, and Monero XMR. Remember, follow DeOrganized BTC or at DeOrganized BTC for your regular morning update on what's going on in Stacks and the Bitcoin ecosystem. Stacks calendar for today. We have Bitcoin Amsterdam is going on live today. Really excited about that. I know a bunch of friends that are out there, so awesome stuff going on. We had a great show this morning for the Stacks Down Under, which is nighttime for them, but morning for me, and they were a little earlier today, but really cool stuff. They had Bobby Chisel on to talk about his NFT that's launching soon on Stacks. I think it's going to be some art and game kind of combined there. So really interesting to see that come out. We have a great guest for you coming on shortly on the show this morning. We'll introduce him in a minute. And at noon Eastern time on X, a space on X, we have the DeOrganized Stacks Spotlight. And today we're spotlighting Crypto Dude from Derupt and Crypto Cash projects. Some really cool stuff being developed in the space. Can't wait to chat with him. And Peptoshi, aka Mark from the Bitcoin Pepe crew, is coming on to chat about that. Great guys, love their project, and really interested in chatting with them about it. So it's going to be a really awesome space today. That's at noon Eastern. Tune in then. At 1 o'clock is the Clarity Collective meetup. If you're into coding, that's a group you definitely want to be involved with. They meet up, I think, in a Google Meet. And if you're interested in finding out more about that, let us know. We'll get you in touch with whoever you need to talk to get in on that. At 2 p.m. is Staxy's Ecosystem Explorer Lounge. Staxy always has great guests and great insights on what's going on, so check her out. Then at 3, Building on Bitcoin with Bitflow. And BFF Dave, really interested in all, again, super connected to the space, always great stuff. Check them out. And then at 4 p.m., Stacks Nigeria pushing the narrative. Great group of guys over there too. So some awesome stuff happening in the space today. Check all those people out. I'm super excited this morning. I'm actually, I've been given an opportunity to get an early access to the BTCZ that's launching on Zest. If you don't know, that's a way for you to earn yield on your Bitcoin. It works similarly to Stacking DAO and the STX that you can earn yield on. So you can also now stack your native Bitcoin on Zest, earn yield in the BTCZ product, and then also deploy that out into the DeFi ecosystem. I just started the process. It's a 2-step process. So I'm waiting for my Bitcoin transaction to finalize so that I can then claim my BTCZ on Zest. I love what Zest is building out. Great stuff over there. Also, I noticed yesterday, and I'm not sure, I'm only slightly familiar with the product or project, AIBTC. I received an NFT airdrop. I'm not sure what I can do with it. So if you know what the functionality is going to be for my AIBTC NFT, let me know. drop me in the comments or shoot me in a DM. I'd love to know more about it so I can tell you guys what we can do with it as well. But really cool. I got an NFT, so when it launches, I'll be able to play around with it. And I'm super excited about that. I love playing around with projects building in the space and or AI and figuring out how to use these new tools. And there's just new stuff coming in our ecosystem all the time. It's a great time to be here. Also, Stack security update. Stacks AI Build-a-thon is developing tools to promote security and safety on Stacks. The next Build-a-thon is this Saturday at 1 p.m. That's the 12th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, hosted by Stacks Link and Michael at Attract Funding on X. Also, the Orange Hats are building on a public-facing website to support the community in efforts for auditing and security. Really cool stuff. Great group of guys led by Set Zeus over there. And really excited. I mean, this is a great development that the community at all levels, the developer level, the user level, the creator level, the artist level, are all getting involved in these processes from a centralized way, not centralized like centralized control, but centralized like we're all coming together to help organize the decentralized space, a de-organization, if you will. I love that stuff is going on, and that all these contributors are contributing. And speaking of contributing, many of you know we're all here. We're talking about SBTC and all the cool stuff that's bringing to the space. SIP28 is actually setting up the signer protocol for how Bitcoin gets held and stored and exchanged for the SBTC, which will be a SIP10 token. That's also going to open up a tremendous amount of opportunity for earning and using liquidity or adding more liquidity to the space with native Bitcoin on Stacks. So we're really excited about that. But SIP call is every Friday at noon with Hero Gamer, and we need more just everybody. You don't have to be a developer, you don't have to be a coder, you don't have to be a builder to get involved and provide your input on the proposed SIPs. And also just when we're having idea sessions, sometimes the best ideas come out of the community, and the more community input we have on these processes, the more the more the end resulting products will be tailored to what the community wants, which is really best for everybody. It's best for the projects building them to make products that the community wants to use, that are useful and usable by the community. And it's great for the community to have products being built that are what they want. So get involved in the SIP process and or any conversation you can find. There's lots of stuff happening on X in the space, so get involved. Also, we have Stacks Link council meeting is tomorrow morning at 9. We will be going to more detail about the Power Awards. If you don't know, the Power Awards is a new project. Good Kitty is launching out of the D grants process, another D grants project that's taking life, and it's a recognition award, but you got to apply. Submissions are now open, and it's proof of work, excellence, and recognition. There's 3 categories: one for builders, one for community leaders, one for creators. You can submit your application to apply. If you're the winner in each category will receive $400 payable in Stacks. And then there is also one winner will receive the Community Choice Award, and that's a $200 award. And then there'll be one special recognition, which they will receive a reputation badge from Zero Authority. All winners will receive a badge from Zero Authority DAO. So very cool stuff. There's a lot of things going on in the community, and this is also just a way to not only just recognize people and give people some some well-earned funding for what they're producing, but also to get some awareness by the community about what's being built and who's building it, and just get more engagement. So it's a great project. Follow at Stacks Link on X for more to stay informed and follow up with what's going on with that project. We got Boozy's launching season 2 NFT on Stacks today. Reveal is today. I think minting might start today as well. That's on gamma.io. Check that out. Some really awesome stuff. Boozy OG in the space, and looks like some really cool stuff from what I've seen teased out already. So we're really excited about that. Also, I did mention, tune in today, noon today. We have Crypto Dude from Derupt and Crypto Cash, and also Peptoshi from the Bitcoin Pepe community coming out to chat with us. I'm super excited to talk to them about that. And last note on the news, I just want to remind everybody, Zero Authority has their bounty program. It is a great way to engage with your community. It's easy to set up and verifiable for everyone that participates. So, it provides some trust. It provides a focal point of where you're going to put it. You escrow the funds that you're putting out there. And it's just a great way to get your community engaged and also reward them for engaging in certain ways. So check out zeroauthority.xyz and check out their bounties. And without further ado, I have an awesome guest this morning, an OG in the space. Everybody knows him. He's provided a lot of effort for just about every project in the space. He writes songs. He's a tremendously talented artist. My brother, he's in so many communities. Everyone say good morning to our friend 300, the artist. What is up, my brother? How are you today?
GM, thank you so much, Peace Love. It's an honor to be here. And also the intro, it's so big. It really means a lot to me.
Oh man, it wasn't even big enough. I couldn't figure out how to get the music to play through my speakers and get it to sound on my phone, or I would have been playing some Nakamoto Flow right now. That's one of my favorite songs, and it's almost time. If you guys don't know, you should go pick up. There's an NFT on Gamma you can pick up right now. It's the Nakamoto Flow. You have a bunch of songs out there on Gamma right now, Gamma NFTs, and the mixtape, right? You're all over the place. So what are you working on now?
Yeah, I've been in the music game for more than 10 years. So when I was introduced to the Stacks community, I found love and people who support me with all their hearts. And that's why
I'm losing your audio's a little low all of a sudden. I don't know if you're just like covering up your mic or something. The audio dropped out. You're great.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I was saying that I was introduced to the Stacks community by my friends. I was doing music outside the Stacks community, the Bitcoin community, and I was putting music on Spotify and other digital platforms. But you know what? When you don't have a big name out there, it's hard for you to penetrate the algorithm, Spotify algorithm. So I was introduced to the Stacks community. I was just a person who didn't know much about crypto and Web3. So when I got into Web3, I found love in the Stacks community. That's when I started dropping my music on Gamma. So yeah, recently I'm working on anthems for communities like Stowe, Leo. I think you have come across the Leo anthem that he dropped a week ago.
I lost that last bit again. You dropped out a little bit. But Reese says hello from Block Web, and Squidfin says hello. Squidfin says hello, and Kitsune is one of our Bitcoin Live family. Kitsune says he's the one with Style Pigeon, right? And you've done a lot of work with Style Pigeon.
Yeah, Style Pigeon. We've got a lot cooking with Style Pigeon. It's one of the OGs. I'm learning a lot from the guy. He's good with the animations. So yeah, we are cooking something that you guys are not expecting. So we cannot say much now, but pretty much soon we're going to reveal what we are working on. But it's something big for the community. It's gonna change the game and also the music that is on Stacks.
Hell yeah, man. Is that the same thing that Giga Pepe was talking about yesterday morning, or is that a different one?
It's a different one totally. So yeah, the one with Giga Pepe, it's another side quest, and the one with Stout Pigeon, it's another piece. So yeah, that one is going to be big. Trust me, it's going to be big. So what I did is I reached out to community leaders, those who are the owners of meme coins or those who are doing devs. I reached out to them so that I will help them promote what they are working on using my music and using my skills and promotion and content creation. So yeah, I've been working on my PC now. My laptop is full of songs for the Stacks community, and yeah, it's gonna drop. Some of them dropped way back, and the others I still haven't dropped it yet. I'm yet to pitch ideas to other community leaders. So yeah, we are working, constantly working.
Yeah, anyone that has a community in the space that doesn't have an anthem by 300 for their project needs to talk to you and get a song written out. I mean, you just you've written a bunch of songs for a bunch of communities. Obviously, Rue. The first one I knew was for Node Rocks, which was your project. Was the first one I saw. Sorry, I had a little bit of a distraction in the house here. Node Rocks. The Node Rocks anthem was the first one. I know you did one for the Spaghetti Punks. I think you did one for Nothing.
Yeah.
Community. You did one for Welsh, right? Rucoin. You did one for Leo too. Yeah. I don't think I heard that one.
Yeah. What I can tell you is what happened is I just want to give shout out to Stout Pigeon and Jack. They're the ones who brought me back. You know, I had lost the energy to drop. You know, we was facing this bear market. So when I came back, I wrote a song called Nakamoto Flow. I think that was the time when they were launching Nakamoto Upgrade. It was back in April. I did that song, and then I sent it to Jack, and then I sent it to Stout Pigeon, and then they gave me an idea that we should drop this as an NFT project. And yeah, it came out nice. And yeah, the animation by Stout Pigeon is totally great. And then that's when I got the energy to drop more songs. And then I did the Node Rocks. I was introduced to Node Rocks by Jack. So I just reached out to. Yeah, yeah. I remember also talking to you about this project, Node Rocks. I was still new and I was understanding what's going on, and then I did a song for Node Rocks. It hasn't yet dropped, so I'm waiting for Zintosha. I think he's working on something on that one. He's a bit busy, so I think that one is gonna drop. I don't know when he's free to drop it. So the Nut Rocks and also the Spaghetti Punk one, yeah, it was dope. You know, I did a lot of songs. There's this zone when you enter into, you can write even 10 songs in a day. So yeah, that is when I also wrote for. We did another one for Ru, the Ru anthem. Yeah, the Ru anthem dropped, and then yeah, bang, started dropping more songs. So whenever I want to drop something, the first person that I reach out to is Stout Pigeon. That my guy, here's the song. What can we do with it? Because yeah, we connected that at that level of understanding. He understands me. He understands my art. So yeah, there is a lot that we are working on right now.
Man, you're just everywhere. And yeah, I understand too. Like I am a little bit of a musician myself. And I understand that once you have these spurts, right? Where sometimes you might be working on something for a long time and it's you're not getting it. You know, you're not getting it. You're not getting it. And then all of a sudden you hit this mode and you go just on this tear where you're hitting and hitting and hitting. And then it slows down a little bit. You know, it's not linear. It's kind of like a wave, right? You go up, you go down a little bit, you go up and you go down, and then you go, you know, and then when you don't have the juices flowing and you're not making any music for a little while, you know, that's when you put the work in Web 2 and you start building brick by brick and building up your foundation a little bit, right? But it'll come back. It always comes back.
That is true. People don't really understand what us musicians and creators go through. There is a time where you are hyped up and you can cook anytime, any minute, jump in the studio, record. And there's a time where you are low, extremely low. You need motivation. And when you write even 5 bars, it'll be enough for the week and say, nah, man, I'm not going to finish this. When I'm going to finish this, because yeah, there's this zone where you start writing and then you start cooking. So if I tell you, my brother, I have a hard drive that's full of music that's unreleased, because I was active in the music industry for more than 10 years and I was super hyped up that time. So, you know, what we're facing this side, my brother, you just shelf your music and say, I'll just release it later when things get okay. Because you know it's that thing where you drop a song and it doesn't reach anyone, and you get 2 views, and it's disheartening. So I just say to myself, let me just shelf the music, and I'll start dropping it when I have a budget to promote and sponsor it. So at the meantime, let me work with the people who support my music wholeheartedly. What I can tell you is I got more support in the Stacks community, Bitcoin community, than the Web2, YouTube, Spotify, and other stuff. So what I can say is right now I'm more Web3 focused, because the musicians don't even know what's going on right now, because music now is going Web3. It's going Web3. There are platforms where you upload your music, something like Waveleak, you upload your music, people will promote your music and also use your music to also get something out of my music.
Yeah, man. I agree that the Stacks community is super supportive of artists, music artists, visual artists, creators, NFT artists, even guys like Style Pigeon with the video arts and stuff like that. And we need more of you. You know, we need more of you around in this space. But you've been crushing it, man. You got a lot of great stuff you've put out. I'm sure there's a lot more in the vault that you're waiting to put out, and then trying to get the right time and everything. And I know things are tough around the world right now. You know, we're in a precarious position everywhere. So it's hard to produce when things aren't as stable as we're used to them being, right?
Yeah.
And there's so much going on. I mean, I play my music is really more for me and the enjoyment. And I like getting together with some. I haven't been able to do it lately because it's just been the timing isn't right, and I'm busy with other stuff. But I like getting together with guys and just meeting together and you know, getting like a loose chord structure out there and then just jamming on it and seeing what we come up with, the creative part of it, you know. But the finishing a song part of it and the producing side and making it sound nice, and then for me, that part becomes overthinking it. I'm never happy with it at that point. It's hard. I like
Yeah, what I can say to you is,
I lost you.
yeah. Yeah, I was saying what I can say to you as an artist is there's no such thing as a perfect work or a perfect song. Because if you try to find perfection and achieve perfection in your music, you're never going to release. I got to a point where I was just I wanted to release an album, so I was busy perfecting it, going song by song. And whilst I'm tweaking this song, I'm killing the vibe, and also, yeah, I end up restarting and re-recording. So I got to a point where I can say, yeah, I think this is enough. They can hear this. If they like it, they like it. If they don't like it, it's okay. Yeah, I'm just going to release it because my brother, there's no such thing as a perfect thing. You just have to work and just release it. People would love it.
Right. There's no such thing as a perfect song, and at some point, it's almost like an engineering thing. You can keep adding stuff and keep adding stuff, but you're muddying up the beauty of the melody, right? You're muddying up the
Yeah.
message in the music. You got to leave space too, right? And it's a hard balance.
Yeah, if you saw that we are now in an era where people don't even care about quality or the dynamics they were used to we used to have back then in music. You can have a SoundCloud rapper recording over his phone, and that song will blow viral. Look at the SoundCloud, XX Tentacion, and other cats like Denzel Curry. They started all doing this SoundCloud thing. So yeah, people don't even care about the quality and stuff. Just record a song over the phone and just do it. I'm not saying that people should do that, but I'm saying that people now, they're just lazy. They can just listen to anything.
You're right. If it's in the schedule, or if it's in the algorithm, they'll just let it play a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Plus, there's also this thing where our attention spans are rapidly declining. Like it's hard for kids, especially, to listen to a song that's longer than a minute and a half long. If it's a minute and a half plus, they can't pay attention that long. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what it must be like to be a teacher in a classroom trying to keep these kids' attention these days, because
I think, yeah, we have to blame that on TikTok and reels and shorts. Because what's funny about reels and shorts is right now I cannot pay attention to watch a 1 hour 30 minutes movie, but I can spend 1 hour 30 minutes watching short clips, scrolling down the timeline. So I don't know, maybe I don't know how our mind got reframed on that one. So yeah, talking about music, now people want short songs, not more than 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I remember back in the day, Tupac can drop a song that's 5 minutes, 7 minutes, drop an album that is 20 tracks on it. So right now, it's not a time for albums or lengthy projects. Just drop maybe singles, or if you want to drop an EP that is 4 tracks on it. So yeah, people pay attention because my brother, if you drop an album that is 14 songs, they'll just listen to one song. The other ones are trashed.
right, and they won't even hear the other songs. One song will get picked, the rest of them will just be down the list. We're not playing those, and but and that's the industry changing too, right? The industry.
Yeah.
Well, there's the corporate side of the industry, and there's the artist side of the industry, and there's one of the exciting things that's going on in crypto in general, and in stacks specifically, is the creating of rails, the creating of new platforms and new opportunities for artists to be able to put
Yeah.
out their work and retain the rights to their work and retain the income that's generated from their work. Some really
Yeah.
cool stuff going on with Jim.btc with his Audionals program platform. Some cool stuff there. And then Good Kitty's building out some really interesting things with her mix project and some of the stuff she's working on with Gary Reiger
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
dated project and that kind of stuff. Like some really, really great things happening for artists in the space. It's not really there yet, you know. Plus, the other side to that is the tools are being built here, and we have a great community here, a very close knit and a very engaged community. But we also need to grow the community so that there's enough of a market for the artists to actually get some value out, you know, back from the people that are finding value in the art they're creating.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. I'm really loving what's going on in the ecosystem and seeing a lot of people there. They're creating platforms that supports music. I remember back in the day, we didn't have any platforms to upload our music as NFTs. Back in the day, when Gamma was still Atom, is it Stacks NFTs? And also we had Atom Stacks and Halo. So we didn't have much platforms to upload our music. And yeah, I'm really loving what's going on. And also what we need, I think we need something like a Spotify platform where people will just stream our music. Even if they want to give us a tip, they can just give us a tip. And then a music player, I think Parrot did create a music player, but we need something like Spotify type.
Very cool. Good. Just so you know, Hero says good morning, and Staxy's with us, says good morning. What's up, Staxy? What's up, Hero? And Hero also says it's coming. What you're talking about, a decentralized Spotify. He's gated and audio box too. Rocky's audio box. That's the other one. Trip's working on some stuff that might work for functionality that way too. There's definitely some stuff coming to the space. Even like as far as tipping goes, you know, but Dan with Boom Wallet is going to add some tipping functionality with his Stacks Pay protocol that he's bringing in. And yeah, Gary Reiger is the one behind Gated, and Rocky's behind Audio Box. Rocky from the Block, and or Rocky and the Block, and it's there's a ton of people building these things out. So now we just got to keep also building the community so that we have a way to amplify when things come out and get it out there. Even to be honest with you, even what's being built on Derupt is going to possibly be, you know, it's going to be a social media platform decentralized on Stacks. And that will probably also give artists some opportunity to put their work out there and reach certain audiences in different ways. And yeah, Hero says
that is really cool.
There will be tipping. I'm pretty sure it's tipping and micropayments with Boom as well.
Yeah. That would be awesome. Yeah, and that is exactly that we need. You see what Console did to Discord. We moved from Discord to Console because Console was built by somebody from our community. So we really need those platforms. Discord, we now have Console. So for Spotify, I'm really happy that somebody's working on something like that in our community. So we need also someone who's going to make our own version of YouTube, because what I can say is my music, I can just put it on those platforms and scratch off YouTube, scratch off Spotify, because those are centralized platforms. They can just close your account any day, any minute. When you have few copyright strikes and somebody just don't like your music, they just trash it out. So yeah, we need
Well,
some
they
decentralized.
also, right, those centralized platforms now also extract all the value you're creating as much as they can. Like they pay you pennies for views, but they're collecting tons of ad revenue for all the views they get. So it's really very, very unfair and lopsided the way the paradigm is now. But I think you'll also be, I believe Derupt is also going to be able to host videos. So you'll be able to upload video and audio content on there. It's still in beta testing. I'm going to be talking with him on today's space about Derupt. I'm very excited about some of the opportunities from that project, to be honest, as far as social media on chain and Stacks native. It's going to be really, really cool. We have so many great things being built around here. I am so excited about how things, about the space we're in, the people we get to work with, talking with guys like you every day. I mean, I love my life right now. I really do. I know things are hard. We're working hard. We're putting a lot of work in, but it feels like we're getting somewhere, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're getting somewhere. I remember back in the day, I just want to give shout out to Hero Gamer. Back in the day, I was unprofessional. I didn't know much about NFTs. I was just putting out artwork, taking this picture, edit it, post it as an NFT. I didn't know much about IP rights and stuff. So he told me that, my brother, what you need to do is you need to get involved in the community, start learn, find people who can help you develop your skills. And yeah, that is when I just found my niche, which is music on Stacks, and also building content, creating content. I just want to give shout out to him. He's one of the OGs.
Yeah, hell yeah. He's the OG. He's also one of the biggest reasons. So you mentioned Jack, right? Which is Jack introduced us to each other, and he also introduced us both to the Node Rocks community, and he also had a very instrumental effect on my journey into Stacks, yours as well. Then when I got here, though, Hero has been instrumental in helping me focus out, just kind of get to know what's going on in the community. And then, he was the driving force behind what I ended up doing to create DeOrganized. I mean, this wouldn't have happened without his influence and his input and his encouragement into just getting involved. So I try to reflect that out to the community as much as possible. Everyone that's here, everyone that's paying attention, everyone that's listening, take the next step, get involved, start getting into the conversations. If you make music, make some music and share with us. If you make art, make some art and share it with us. If you have ideas for a business, but you don't know how to do it, get in a conversation with somebody and we'll put you in touch with the people that you need to talk to start putting these things together. There's tons of opportunity here. Get involved. Massive shout out.
Involvement is the key, my brother. And I myself being involved in other communities, I'm teaching others how to engage and also how to be involved in the communities. It's not about just making money by selling NFTs that doesn't have value, but what you can do is have your skill. If you're a graphic designer, find a community where you can fit in, create content for them, help them push their music, maybe join a raid. You can find your calling in there, and you get to meet more people who are going to help your skill develop. So being involved is the key.
100%, my brother. I know you're kind of up a little bit on a time crunch, so I don't know. I want to be respectful of your time this morning because I can talk all day. It's just how I am. So I'll keep going and going. But and I love chatting with you, man. You're such a good dude. You bring great positive energy. I love your smile. I love your attitude. You got any final words? Anything you want to touch on that we didn't go over yet?
What I can say is I'm so thankful for the Web3 community and Stacks community itself. To be where I am right now, it's you guys have helped me a lot to be here where I'm at. Because I remember back then, man, my brother, things weren't so well. So yeah, this in this community, I had people who helped me to be where I am right now, especially yourself, Jack, Dr. Sass, Alex Carson, and a lot of people in the community, they have helped me grow. Yeah, I'm really thankful, and big shout out to everybody.
Well, big shout out to you too, man. You're a tremendous asset to our community as well. You're always coming into the spaces. You bring great questions, a great vibe. I love having you around. So keep up the good work, my brother. And thank you for joining us today. I know you're actually in the middle of your work day. So I really appreciate you giving me the time and coming on this morning and chatting with me and blessing us with your presence this morning. I love what you're doing. I love you as a person. I consider you to be a good friend of mine. And also, I almost forgot to mention, you're looking very, very fresh today.
Yeah, yeah, rocking Bitcoin. Yeah, representing all day. Oh yeah. Thank you so much, my brother.
Let's go, man. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We have a great day coming up. Tune into the spaces this afternoon at 1. I'm sorry, at noon today, noon Eastern today, with Derupt and Bitcoin Pepe crew. And just keep grinding. We're in a great space. There's a lot of work to do, but there's a lot of great people to help you out with it. Stay in touch with your community. Get in the DMs if you don't know what to do. Reach out to us. Reach out to somebody else. And if you know of a project that needs to be covered, let us know or point them our way. We want to cover everybody building in this space. You all have a blessed day. I'm Peace Love Music with my brother 300, the artist. Check him out. Hey, where can people find you on Spotify?
On Spotify, they can use my alias name, which is BRY360. So yeah, I don't use the name.
360. Bry 360.
Bry 360. Yeah, 300 the artist. I just shortened Bry 360 to 300 because people couldn't pronounce the name Bry 360 the way I written it. So I just created another alias, which is 300 the artist, so they can search BRYTHREESIXTY, which is GRY3C. My music is everywhere there.
So help a brother out. Go to Spotify and search him up and play his stuff. It's some great music. If you enjoy chicken and mayo, you want to go get some chicken and mayo, man. I had my kids.
Yeah.
My kids were rocking to that song at the pool one day over the summer, man. It was great. Bro, I love you. I'm excited for the future with you in it, man. You have a blessed day. Thank you all for tuning in. Follow DeOrganized.